Example 4, let's rationalize the denominator of 4 root 4 minus 3 root 3 over 4 root 4 plus 3 root 3. So let's rewrite the expression. So we'll have 4 root 4 minus 3 root 3 over 4 root 4 plus 3 root 3. Since we are rationalizing the denominator and it's a two-term radical, we are going to multiply the whole expression by the conjugate of the denominator, which is 4 root 4 minus 3 root 3, the opposite sign. And the numerator will be a little bit more complex. We'll do it on the side in a sec. Let's just do the denominator for now because we're multiplying it by its conjugate, so it's going to be a difference of squares. So 4 times 4 is 16, and then root 4 times root 4 is just 4. Positive 3 times negative 3 is minus 9, and then root 3 times root 3 is just 3. So let's, this is not a difference of squares, so it's going to be a more complex result. So let's do it on the side here. So 4 root 4 minus 3 root 3 times 4 root 4 minus 3 root 3. So let's just FOIL it. So 4 times 4 root 4 is equal to 16. Root 4 times root 4 is 4. 4 root 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. So the negative 4 and the positive 4 and the negative 3 multiply, and then root 4 times root 3 is just root 12. Negative 3 root 3 times 4 root 4 is negative 12 root 12 as well. You just multiply the numbers in front of the radical and then the radicals together. And then negative root 3 times negative root 3 is positive 9, 3. So what do we end up with here? 16 times 4 is 64. These are like terms here, so negative 12 root 2 minus 12 root 2, we end up having 24 root 12. Sorry, I said root 2 before, this was root 12. And then 9 times 3 is 27. 64 plus 27 is 91. Minus 24, but the root 12 we can simplify more. We can split that up into root 4, which is a rootable number, and then root 3. So we end up getting 91 minus 24. The root of 4 is 2. And we rewrite the root 3. So we end up with 91 minus 24 times 2 is 48. Root 3. So that ends up being our numerator. So we would plug that in here. So we would have 91 minus 48 root 3. And then we could simplify this more. The numerator we can simplify, so let's rewrite it. And here we'll have 16 times 4 is 64. 9 times 3 is 27. So we end up with 91 minus 48 root 3 over 37. So that was a big one. Let's recap here. So we started with this expression. We had to rationalize the denominator, multiplied it by the conjugate of the denominator. Since the denominator was a difference of squares, we were able to just get rid of the radicals as we were supposed to do. The numerators weren't a difference of squares. It was more complex. We have to FOIL it. So I did that process here on the side, and we ended up with 91 minus 48 root 3. I plugged that back into here, and then we just kept simplifying it down. 91 minus 48 root 3, 64 minus 27, and we end up with this answer. So this expression here, the one that we started with, is equivalent to this one here. And notice, because we're rationalizing the denominator, there are no more radicals left. And again, to check your answer, if you want to, plug in the original expression into your calculator. You should get something like 0.212. And if you plug in your answer here, you'll also get 0.212. So you know they're equivalent, and you know we're right.